What's your purpose in life? Think about it. What is your purpose? Most people go through life, they don't know. But when they do know, they're scared of actually taking action on it. Or maybe because they're afraid that they won't be able to pay their family's bills. My dad, Dr. Emil Salomon, did not have that fear. He loved what I will call his pleasure. And I will say he had two purposes in life. His first was to be an eye doctor and an optometrist. And he truly loved that pleasure of serving others, of going into the office every day. Warren Buffett, some say, is famously quoted as tap dancing to work every day. Some of you may know he's CEO of Berkshire Hathaway and turns 91 next month. Still CEO. Now, I don't know if my dad tap danced to work every day, but he certainly enjoyed going to the office. So, to me, that really was his first purpose, being of service to others, helping people see the world. Before I tell you the second purpose, I wanted to share with you an article that my mom wrote in Newsday, the local Long Island newspaper. About 18 years ago, it got published in the local Long Island newspaper. She said, "My favorite summer was 49 years ago when I met my husband, Emil. I was working in A&S department store in Hempstead, New York, modeling in the college shop, while he was employed in the housewares department. He would flirt on the bus ride home from the store. He would tease me by knocking my pocketbook strap from my shoulder. I remember thinking, oh boy, what a pest. He would compliment my college attire, charcoal gray Bermuda shorts, pumpkin blouse, high charcoal socks, topped off by a charcoal blazer with the collegiate emblem. He'd smile and make small talk, and finally, he asked me out on a date. I had so much fun enjoying my hot fudge sundae after the movie. All I knew was this boy was trying to kiss me. I kept pushing him away. After all, you don't kiss on a first date. He stole my heart and melted my soul, as well as my ice cream that night. We dated that summer and even double dated with his friends. That was a dream summer with lots of laughter, summer love, and now a lasting relationship and marriage of 46 years. Well, those 46 years turned into 64 years of marriage last December 23rd. And for those of you coming back after the house, after the burial, coming back to the house after the burial, you may want to remember that date. That's the Wi-Fi password. So, what is my dad's second purpose? Have fun. My sister Marilyn mentioned her memory of my dad when he greeted patients coming into his office. He would joke with them. Kibitz, I think that's the Yiddish word for joking around. And I would say he took on a different persona when he was in the office in Limbrook on Hempstead Avenue, corner of Peninsula Boulevard, 50 Hempstead Avenue. He really, as I said, loved what he did. He was having fun. And I asked people for some memories. My my cousin Ira Traeger, he mentioned to me, which I didn't even know, my dad actually treated him for lazy eye at the office when he was growing up, kibitzing with him, and actually cured him of his lazy eye. So what other fun did my dad have? Everyone talked about joking around, and joking with them. He was a big sports guy. Well, up until about 50 years ago, he did play golf and tennis. But sports fan, he was a big Mets and Jets fan. Jets, well, he complained more about the Jets. Mets was a love affair. And just a couple of months ago, I was talking to him about Jason DeGrom and how he was having such an amazing season. And Dad said to me, "You know that I was at his first game in 2014, don't you?" But he was a big fan of those 80s Mets, Darryl Strawberry, Doc Gooden, and also the 2000 Mets as well. Reminisce about those years. The Jets, not so much. I think he talked to me about Joe Willie Namath, maybe once the star quarterback of the Jets in 1969. It's a long time ago. Some will say a lifetime ago. What else? What other fun things do you like to do to have fun? Food. He loved to go to the deli. Corned beef, tongue, pastrami, and egg creams. Egg creams came back into vogue these last few months, and he was enjoying them. But his go-to food, the quick pick-me-up, the expensive lobster, that's what he loved. And I have a special memory of Wildwood, New Jersey, where we went a few summers in the 70s. He was really enjoying his lobster that night, and I was jealous. I wanted a taste. So I asked, he smothered it in butter, melted butter, and I was hooked. And so for me, now it's my go-to quick pick-me-up, expensive meal. Wildwood was one of Mom's favorite vacations. Going to Waikiki Hotel, which was right on the beach, had a pool, tennis courts, and ping pong tables. I got to play ping pong for hours. I think I actually beat him one year there. My dad also liked shrimp. And you could tell he wasn't kosher. He liked the shellfish. But my mom did grow up kosher. And I'm not sure if it was the first date or one of the early dates, but the story goes that he was having raw shrimp and offered a taste to my mom, who was polite and accepted. And he asked her after she had had it, "So, how'd you like it?" And she said, "Well, it was really tasty, but very crunchy too." See, she didn't know to peel the raw shrimp, because she had never had shellfish before. So when I asked a number of people here about their favorite memory of my dad, it was the Passover Seders. At my grandparents' house initially, and then at my parents' house. And my dad added some fun to the Seder. Some of you may know, if you're Jewish, you may know that the Seder runs like an hour and a half, and if you're a kid, that's a really long time. But there's one song that we get to sing, Dayenu. That would be enough. In English, that would be enough. And he added something to the song, so those of you who do know, you can join me. Die, die, anu, die, die, anu, die, die, anu, die, anu, die, anu, die, anu, die, die, anu, bum, bum, die, die, anu, bum, bum, die, die, anu, die, anu, die, anu. Yes, he added the bum bumps to Dianu. I think it was in the early 90s that it stuck. And so we do that as a kind of a family tradition now at the Passover Seder. So before I conclude, thank you all for coming. We are, family, so grateful and appreciative to have so many loving, caring, thoughtful, beautiful souls here today with us. But what is your purpose? What is your purpose in this lifetime? Live it. Love it. You are immortal. So go out and do it. And I know some of you may have some other stories to share. If you'd like, raise your hand and we can share some stories. Thank you.